Well, hey everybody. If you saw my last video, you saw that I showed you a bucket of rocks that I purchased. Well, I've got them all out, all cleaned up, and I figured I'd show you what I got. Pretty good pile laying here. Not bad. A lot of different kinds of jasper. Got a spider on that one. Take care of that later. There are some quartz in here, some decent ones I might be able to cut up and make stuff out of. Lots of different colors. Pretty good for a 5-gallon bucket. I did throw a few of them away I didn't see the use for. But yeah, there's some pretty decent pieces. Like always, it's just fun to look at them. But some of them, you know, might have some banding in it if I cut it the right way. One of the rocks that was in there was cut. Not sure why they cut this one, but the only way to really know what's inside is to cut them. But yeah, I got some orange quartz, and clear quartz, and you know, like this one, some druzy. Pretty cool. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything with it, but we'll see. Yeah, I figured I'd give you a look at this. Some dark quartz in there. Of course, they all looked a lot better when it was sopping wet right after I cleaned them. But yeah, camp's all set up. I got the kitchen all set up now. I'm also set up in here for doing the work on the rocks. I actually got a few over here that I'm getting ready to cut. I'm gonna cut this is out of the bucket. Out of the bucket, out of the bucket, out of the bucket, which I wasn't sure what I got, so I polished the piece. Same with the red jasper. And this one, I'm not sure how it's going to come out, but we'll give it a try. Then I got a piece of my my jasper here, and a piece of my carnelian I'm going to cut. Cut all those up into pieces. Maybe even some of this black quartz. Probably this piece, I've already cut a little bit off of it. But yeah, I still got lots of the carnelian to play with along with my big chunk. But yeah, I'm just using a little 7-inch tile saw. As you can see, I can only cut about 1.5 inches high, which is fine for most stuff. Eventually I'll get a bigger saw, but yeah, pretty much set up in here. A little bit of firewood cut. And those that are curious, I'm still using this Saker, the mini chainsaw. It's been working good. It gets hot pretty fast, so you can only cut a little bit at a time, but like I said, there's a lot of firewood out here. I got a little bit cut up last night. Probably gonna have a fire tonight. But yeah, I've been going through these rocks, figuring out which ones I want to cut. There are some that are more interesting than others. You kind of see the banding on there. Different colors. Most of these rocks, as far as I know, are from Idaho. At least the guy that got the rocks from, a lot of his buckets were from Idaho. Yeah, be interesting. Some of these aren't really worth a lot, but like that, you can see it's pretty clear. I'm trying not to get the sunlight in the camera, but yeah, it'll be fun. I've actually got the bucket over there. I'm using it we had some rain the other day, so I had to lift my tarp up enough to get the water to run off. But yeah, I know it's kind of a short video, but figured I'd just give you a look at the rocks and have fun, and thanks for watching.